Hey, what's up everybody? This is Likeits1985 and today we'll be taking a look at Transformers Studio Series 86 Leader Class Dinobot SLUG, hereon referred to as SLAG. Thank you very much. So the one weak point of this figure is the actual accessory figure, which is the Daniel Witwicky figure here that I have placed in SLAG's mouth. Let me take him out here and show him to you in detail. It actually is a pretty nice sculpt. It is pre-posed at the knees, so you do get articulation just at the shoulders here, at the arms, and at the hips. That's it. Everything else is pre-posed and cast as a solid piece of plastic. It does have a fair amount of nice detail in terms of the sculpt. There is a little bit of blue color here. I'm not sure why that's there, but whatever. There's no face detail. So instead of this, I would have preferred to have a sword for SLAG here. So that would have been a better accessory than this. So this for me is going into the parts bin for, just storage. So let's focus on the actual figure itself, and it is a very, very fantastic figure. So one of the best things about this figure is the sculpt detail, and this has sculpt detail in spades. It's fantastic. Let's just take a look at it. Just really just take a minute here just to look at the detail. You can see there's even detail on the underside of the robot mode feet. I mean, it didn't have to be there, but there is detail there, which is fantastic. There's some sculpt inside of the mouth, which is really nice. So excellent job in terms of sculpting detail on this figure. Fantastic. And as a lot of the Studio Series figures are, it's very well built. It has a nice, satisfying transformation. It's not overly complex. It's not more complex than it needs to be. So it's definitely hits the sweet spot for me in terms of just overall solid figure. The transformation is nice, satisfying, but not overly complex. In terms of articulation here in the Dino mode, SLAG can rotate at the hips here. And you get articulation here at the legs, although that's more for transformation than anything else. Nice ratchets here. Swivel. And again, this is more articulation for the actual robot mode. And the actual jaw does open and close. So I do feel obligated to show this because it's part of the toy, but you can actually have the Daniel Witwicky figure placed on the back. There are actually some pegs here and some corresponding slots on the figure's legs that you can attach it to the back of SLAG here. That's if you want to, but personally I'm not going to be doing that, but you can if you would like to. Alright, so here is SLAG in robot mode. And before we go on, let me go ahead and point out there are two peg holes on the top of either shoulder. There is a peg on the bottom of Daniel here. You can actually plug them into there if you so desire and place them on the shoulders, but we're not going to dwell on that. So looking at the figure itself here in robot mode, of course you have all the nice sculpting detail as we did before in Dino mode. I will point out though, there's also underneath this panel here is some more nice sculpting detail. It's just fantastic. Look at that. That's just awesome. I'd love to see that detail there. So yeah, cleans up pretty nicely. I do find this is a little bit loose, unfortunately. And it does kind of hang off the back like that. You know, you don't notice it too much from certain angles here in robot mode. Head sculpt looking very nice. Got a nice prominent Autobot symbol there on the chest. Really nice there. Yeah, just again, solid figure. Really like it a lot. So on to articulation. Head is on a ball joint. You got a nice ratchet here at the shoulder, and the shoulder does go out like that. And this is awesome to see. There's actually sculpted detail on this piece here. Most of the time, you're not going to see it, but it's awesome that Hasbro decided to actually do that and design that so that it actually has some kind of detail on that joint there. So fantastic. Rotation of the bicep, bend at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. You got waist articulation. Legs are on nice ratchets. Swivel at the swivel at the thigh. Ratchet at the knee. And there really is no articulation at the ankle. You can actually, you know, do this if you want to, but that's really more for the transformation than anything else. Studio Series 86 Leader Class SLAG, and it looks like we're going to get a SLUG, which is my favorite Dinobot of them all. I like the Brontosaurus type of dinosaur, so that's really looking forward to that. And just looking forward to seeing all the Dinobots released by Hasbro officially in Leader Class form. That's awesome. So way to go Hasbro on this figure, and I expect to see great things for the remaining Dinobots. So yeah, great sculpt, satisfying transformation, not too complex, and just an overall solid figure. Alright, well thank you for watching. This has been my review of Transformers Studio Series 86 Leader Class Dinobot SLAG.